All right, we do have the next match that will be on stream, and that's going to be GreenRanger64 versus RyanVile. These are names that we hear like often enough that I'm thoroughly convinced that these two have played each other before. So let me just go ahead and get both of these guys in here.
So, what suggestions did you make from the match on Vid Student's part?
Honestly,
so
the biggest thing that I noticed is that he wasn't anti-airing a lot. Like, you got away with like a lot of like very free jump-ins, and more often than not, those jump-ins led to like some really big damage.
Yeah, it was. I was playing kind of careless because of that, because there were no anti-airs really. But I noticed that he was trying to use. What he was trying to do was use his V-Trigger 1 as an anti-air possibility, and that just doesn't quite work compared to like Lariat, or is it his Crouching Fierce, where he kind of like lifts himself off the ground a little bit, like checks himself with like his elbow upwards.
I think you might be thinking about the. I'm trying to think. Like in terms of like Geef anti-airs that like aren't Lariat, there's like stand jab. I've seen people use the armor of like Charge Fierce, but that's like really impractical. Yeah.
I mean, he could have used V skill 2 more as well to give himself armor.
Mm.
And I want to say, I mean, he did do some pretty nice punishes. Oh, I need to go to the back.
Yep. All right. So as mentioned before, we will be having Mr. RyanVile and GreenRanger64 on stream. Now these two have played countless times. We're basically at the point where I'm pretty sure that like a majority of the regulars in DPO have played each other a lot to know their tendencies. So we're slowly getting to that point where like everyone's gonna be familiar with everyone else, and there's gonna be like no like new matchups essentially.
Well, hopefully hopefully you guys still continue to get new entrants over time.
We still get like a really nice inflow of people, but I'm just saying amongst our regulars.
Ah, yeah.
Trying to see if I can have like a.
So RyanVile he is a Laura player, Laura main.
Laura player from Columbus, yes.
Okay. My brother was just messing around with Laura this morning, actually. I was like, "Ooh, what you cooking? What's going on? Grapplers? But
that's all Ohio can have, just grapplers.
Yeah, exactly. No. Laura's I would say that Laura's definitely one of the best grapplers in the game, so.
Round 1.
All right.
Fight.
I'm familiar with GreenRanger, but I'm not familiar with RyanVile, so
I feel like that's a very
element of surprise for me.
Well, that's a very fair assumption. Ryan hasn't entered too many DPOs. Usually, whatever he does, he tends to do a little bit of damage in like the early on portions of the bracket. I think it's just another one of those games that's like, given the right opportunities, he could break top 4. He just hasn't gotten there yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Good EXDP. I'm catching up a little bit.
There's a GreenRanger.
Okay, dashing a throw.
Yep. As always, the GreenRanger special. Switching to ult, going for zoning.
Man.
Go for
Zeku
damage.
Is another grappler. Oh, in the command grab.
Speaking of grapplers. Oh, right. The jab interruption confirmed with the VT.
Speaking of grapplers.
Round 2. Fight.
Trying to check that that dash forward. All right, good good jump back. All right, applying the pressure, good anti-air.
Very nice anti-air.
He's just backing off, using Graham. Okay, E-reversal, get him back off the pressure. Oh, that dropped?
Yeah, drop the firm off the Bushin flip.
Oop, that's gonna be a punish. Ooh, okay.
I think he was trying to bait another EXDP from Green Ranger.
Yeah. Alright.
A little too antsy.
I think that messed him up a little bit when that fireball didn't like go through for the mix-up.
Yeah. But you can tell from how Ryan was approaching that match, he was definitely trying to bait out a lot of Green Ranger's more aggressive tendencies.
Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
He's definitely using Laura's fireball in the right way. Okay, punish. Nice chunk of damage. All right, V reversal that already. Okay.
Aggressive use of V-reversal on the side of Green Ranger.
I mean, yeah, he does that quite a bit. Ooh, another big damage.
Corner to corner.
5% health. Okay, reset into the command grab. Ooh, man, got a little greedy.
Yep.
Okay. Nice anti-air. Dash up throw. Neutral jump. Okay, yeah, just backing off. And Green Ranger's gonna get it with the V skill too. And yep.
Yep. I was about
EXDP.
I was about to say Marcus had V-trigger for quite a while now.
That's the thing you gotta watch out for when it comes to Zeku's V skill too. Like you can't be in the air.
Yeah.
It'll result in big damage.
Well, it's funny because like the classic meta is just like freeze the screen with V-trigger and then you can get a DP. But
you get a DP, but you can also get a slide too out of it. An EX slide can do you a little bit more damage. Okay.
Well, yeah, but where I'm going with this is that like, yeah, you can freeze the screen with V-trigger to get a DP, but Zeku's V-trigger 2 is basically a DP.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't let you explain the rest of your context about it. Oh, into the conversion for super. Is this gonna kill?
It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna bring Ryan to like a very precarious situation. Extremely precarious.
So
Correction.
Oh no! I'm pressing buttons.
Pressing all them buttons, and Green Ranger moving on 2-0 against RyanVile. That's gotta hurt.
It's go time.
If I would say if RyanVile played a little more patiently, when he went for that EX command grab, that kind of seems like that kind of took the wind out of his sails a little bit, getting punished for it, of course, and that's just kind of the gamble you have to take when it comes to playing grapplers. Like, you know, you want to get that kill. You want to get that kill in with that last SPD, so and it's hard to develop like the patience to kind of back off from that when the amount of health is in your favor. But regardless, I mean, there's still really good exchanges between the both players.